And that's what our kids want. And so I do think one of the things that Snug does, and Snug does a lot of invisible things, but you're right, it's not going to end violence. Snug is going to the hospital,
Right.
where there's a grieving family, and people start to talk about how they're going to get back at something.
Right.
They have a role that they play. But when we go out on the street corner where there's been a shooting or a stabbing or something bad has happened, and whether it's 10 people or 100 people, the message that I believe we're sending to our kids is that we care. That this type of behavior on any street, on any corner, in any neighborhood in this city is not acceptable. It's not okay. And I think that that is the message we need to send to our kids, that we care.
My thing is, how do we prevent people all of that? You
Not
gotta
involved
involve
somehow.
Can I say something? I think that's two main things that a city, a society can get better, like especially the ghetto, is clean up the trash and clean up the crime. To me, the police, they're not doing their job. They're just about their career, promotion. They're here when we don't need them. And when we call them, they don't come. So we pay tax for them to protect us, not to tell us how we live our life. You know what I'm talking about? If we call them, they should come. If we don't call them, they shouldn't come at all. Like somebody break the window, but look like they just come and take a look and take a report, and they don't do nothing about it. Because I live in an arbor here. I know what's going on. That's the main thing. The cops don't do their job. Okay? And also the city mayor, they don't care. They care more about the people, the union workers, the rich area, and in the minority, we pay more tax. I have 3-4 property. I pay so much tax, but we don't get nothing around. I mean, the trash is so much trash. The cops don't do their work, and abandoned building, and we got abandoned park that broken down, and nobody fixed it, and a lot of landlords, they violate a lot of stuff, and I'm the landlord, so I know what's going on. But the tenants get away a lot of stuff. It should be more fair instead of the landlord, the criminals get away a lot of stuff. And also I wish we can abolish the gun owner, because we live in a modern civilized world. We don't need gun. So is that gun for settle differences? Then we don't need a cop. Am I right? I'm afraid just to drive by some poor neighborhoods. I live in China. A lot of places much poor, but woman can walk at night, no problem.
Excuse me, sir. We're going to have one more question, lady in the back.
I really think, being a lifelong resident, that the paper needs to reflect more positive things about this area. Every time that we pick up a paper, all we hear about is the shooting, somebody being stabbed. I never see the Times Union come in here and do feature stories on the things that are going on.
Exactly.
We only hear about
The only negative. Exactly.
So my kid or my grandkids or kids in here, all they hear about is the negativity. You never bring a positive aspect, no matter how small it is. I think it should be more prevalent that the kids hear about more different programs that's going on. Times Union need to take and address little activities, little meetings, little things, because all you want to hear about is the big things. Like right now, Green Tech should be employed. You know what I'm saying? Tech should be employed. We should be there in numbers representing them. We should be in there represented all the time. We don't take and grasp the positive about the neighborhood in Arvindale, West Hill, or the South End. The Times Union only gravitates towards the negative.
They're biased. They're biased media.
Exactly.
If we can put something that, now remember everything that we said, one of the reasons why everybody should join the neighborhood association, because it's banding together that we can make that big difference, and we can push our